Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. The last episode, it may have been a little loud because I left my recording settings at what I was doing to record with Cranberry, where he's a little quieter than me, and so I boosted his levels. I keep my audio at a lower amount for the stuff coming out of the game, just because I'm trying to offset like how loud it is to me a little bit, because my headphones, I think I've talked about this, the headphones I use I've had these headphones for like maybe 8 years now. I'm pretty sure, oh man, I might have gotten these headphones even longer ago, right? I think my parents got me these headphones when I was like 12. I might have had these headphones for like 10 years now. I've had these headphones for a very long time, is the point. And I love them, by the way. They're definitely the best pair of headphones I've ever owned. They're also maybe the only pair of headphones I've... That's not true. I've had a few headsets in my day. I've had the Logitech G... The red one, I think it's the G210? 230? Something like that. Those headphones were okay, or headset, it was okay, but it was a little uncomfortable, I gotta be honest with you. It was like, you know, it was good, but the headphones that I wear, I have Bose Quiet Comfort, I think 15? I should know this considering how many times I've had to buy replacement cables, right? It's like, you look at it and you go, wow, great value for all of the years that you've gotten out of it, but I've probably given, maybe like, over the years, probably like, $100 to $200 in replacement cables because of the cable is separate. So, but still, it's like for the amount of time I've had them, I still think that it's a pretty solid value. Plus, I love these headphones. They're really nice. I've replaced the ear cuffs and like the little headrest that goes on the very top a few times. Not a few times, I think I've only done it once. I was thinking about doing it again, because the ear pads is the word I'm looking for. The ear pads are definitely worn out. But that's besides the point. How did I start this one? We're on the forest, by the way. So I gotta lock in which map we're on so I know what we're looking for here. We're just looking for a house. But in these headphones, the cord that they come with has a little switch that switches it between there's like a high and a low mode. I don't really know why, to be honest with you, but the high mode is very loud and the low mode is very quiet. This right, that is a disaster. The fact that that dude just sniped 3 guards, that is a nightmare. That is terrible news. Appraiser is great news. Oh, and a steal. Excellent. I'm still looking for the high score in these videos. I'm looking for the answer to how do you give yourself a high score. I have a hypothesis after a comment left on yesterday's video that left me a little hint. I think I might know. Pretty sure it revolves around yesterday's card, Demolish. Yesterday? 2 days ago, actually. 2 days ago, sorry. Yesterday's video was the video with the Dark Knight. I forgot. See that right there, that wave is a great look at the variance on these spitters, right? Because like, first spitter took 3 shots, killed 3 guards. Second spitter took like 4 shots, killed 0 guards. That's the difference. And in the early game, like that variance is though, like that's the run. That's the difference between, oh, my guards are snowballing and, oh, I am dead. Not that I am too upset about it. I can't wait to get this, like, if I'm right, if I understand and I get this high score, I can't wait to get it and then just be like, oh yeah, but it didn't get uploaded. I wouldn't mind though if I got a high score and then got my name on the Twitter. Their score uploading system is definitely busted because, you know, I looked at it and on Twitter the devs, or not the devs, but it's like the devs PR team almost. I don't know. They outsourced English. Oh my god, I actually got wiped over here. That's ridiculous. That's rough, buddy. That's rough. Thankfully, steel. I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna power up a bunch of militia. I'm gonna survive the boss section here with militia because militia doesn't die to this boss, and this boss will just bop all of my guards. Like, this boss kills every single guard. So we're just gonna play like 10 militia either side, and it'll be fine. But yeah, keep my sound low because of the headphones. That's all I had to say about that, right? And I had to turn it up because there's no actual sound coming in for when I'm recording with Cranberry other than some music and his voice. And his voice is a little quieter than mine on the recording, even though it's this is the card I was thinking. Right? Demolition. Alright, we'll see if the tip I've been given, if it is the answer. We shall find out. Or if I am barking up the wrong tree. You can demolish the rocks. I don't know if I ever would have thought of this if it wasn't for the comment. That was like, I thought by the title the comment was, I thought by the title you finally figured out what the secret was. But it was just demolition fucking me over. You can demolish the rocks. That's so cool. I would have never thought of that. Alright. I think we might have it. I think we might have the 1760. I'm pretty excited. I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I ever would have got there. Just because the main thing is I don't use, like, Demolish isn't the card that I would have ever expected to be the one that's like, oh yeah, and this is the card you need to win, like, or to get the high score. That's sweet, that's really sweet. I can't take anything right now because of the state of the deck. I accidentally ruined it while picking up Demolition. I was too busy going, oh my god, you can actually demolish the rocks. I'm kind of excited. We got a Steel Infinite. We have the secret card. We have a card that'll carry the run as long as I just play enough of it. Like, this is it, right? This could be a 1768 right here. So a new interesting goal for the series, although it would be hard to do this since the scores are weekly. It would be hard to do this, but it would be kind of cool if I went for a high, like 1 week I just went for high score on all of the characters. Just go for a 1768 back to back to back to back to back. Obviously that means I have to win back to back to back to back to back. But, you know, it's not impossible. And now I've got the secret, right? Thank you for opening my eyes to the one piece of information I was missing, right? And it was like, it was something where the way it's phrased too is perfect, because it's like it got me thinking about it. It was like, oh yeah, without outright telling me. So I still got to have that aha, I understand moment. Excellent. I'm very excited now. There was a duck over here? I sure did. And once again, I have dropped my Steel Infinite because I have the IQ in the single digits. Excellent. No, I'm bad at steel today. Alright, as we get through here, I'm gonna go and upgrade the steel so this stops happening to me. And, you know, I don't think I hit you with a how's it going today? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing well, hanging in there, as you can probably imagine. It's 2:30. I woke up a little later today. I don't know. There was like a week where I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting up, I'm living the life, right? I'm waking up early, I'm feeling it. And then I don't know, I was just kind of like, all right, I'm done feeling it. I'm back to doing nothing. not even doing nothing, right? Because occasionally, I think that waking up at a specific time is a lot of your own mindset more than anything else. Where it's like, oh yeah, if on days where I go to bed and I'm like, oh yeah, I have to get up at like 12 tomorrow, right? For example, where my brain before I go to bed is like, I have to awake at a certain time. It's a little more like I wake up a little easier, I think. Where it's like I am. More so, it's like when I was doing delivery, it was oh yeah, if I have to get up at 9:30, right, and then my alarm goes off at 9:30, and I'm like, okay, I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm not getting up. It's more of a, okay, I have to get up now. Whereas when I'm just setting an alarm for the hell of it, it's more of a, oh, I don't want to get up, but I feel like that's it, right? It's, oh, I don't want to get up. That's all. And so that's the main difference, I suppose. As it is, I have the alarm for, I set it for 12:30. 12 o'clock was just, so I started out with, I'm gonna get up at 12 every day. And then I decided that was crazy, right? I was not able to do that. And so what I did instead is I then moved it back as if I were making, it's like a trick almost on my own brain, where I'm like, okay, we're gonna give ourselves an extra 30 minutes here. And now I try to get up at 12:30, the alarm goes off, and I gauge how I'm feeling when the alarm goes off. If I'm like, oh god, no way, I go back to sleep. However, since the initial waking up has occurred, I typically wake up then in like 30 to 45 minutes. I don't sleep too much longer, right? Like today, even though it's 2:30 when I'm recording this, I've been up for an hour. I got up at 1:30. So just by setting my alarm a little earlier instead of doing natural awakening. And we went through this. You want economy here. Instead of doing waking up naturally, since I've set my alarm a little earlier, even though I don't actually get up at that earlier time, I still am waking up at least 30 minutes earlier. And some days I wake up and I'm like, yeah, let's go. And we just go, right? Like I just wake up. I just get out of bed and I go record. And it's like 12:30. I'm like, hell yeah. Finish my recordings at like, I don't know, 2 o'clock. And then the day is mine to do with what I please. What do I do when the day is mine? That's a good question. I don't really know. What do I do when the day is mine? I mean, mostly I either work on that game that I've been working on, get a little time in on that, or Should I even repair this? I guess I shouldn't. It doesn't really matter. Ooh. I should upgrade Duckling Rider, but soon. There's two things I want to do. I want to see what happens if you upgrade the rocks, and I want to see... I want to fill out the entire colony, right? Of course. But yeah, either work on that game or I don't know. I feel like recently I had a little less time in my free time because I was spending like an hour or two every day recording with Cranberry, and that cuts down my time a little bit. Counting eating, I probably had a total of like 3 or 4 hours, which I'm not upset about, right? I was very happy to record those videos with Cranberry. The Monster Train series of reviews that we did. They were very fun. I had a great time with them. But I gather here. Oh yeah, as it is, I'm happy that I'm not just basically what I've really done here is I've made it so that I have not accidentally slept until like 3 or 4 o'clock in a very, very long time, which is what I'm really happy about. Because that was that shit that was like, oh man, I'm not feeling it, you know? I'm like, I wake up and I just go, ah shit. Even when I go to bed a little later, I'm still able to get up relatively early. You know, I haven't woken up past 2 in a while, which is a nice accomplishment for myself. Feels good. Take the Wave Time Down event here. Or I guess I could maybe just take minus population. Although that would be bad ahead of this boss. Yeah, it's minus 10. I could, actually, I'll take lose all gold here. I'm not too worried. The ducks should hold this no problem. The big boss is, oh wait, this might be a problem. Actually, we'll see. But yeah, other than that, not a whole lot new, as you can probably imagine. Oh, they killed him on the way out. And half of them just kept fighting. What the hell? Actually, like, most of them, and then they're going back. What the hell is going on here? What in tarnation? Upgrade demolition so we can see what an upgraded rock looks like. Are you ready? Ready to see an upgraded rock? Oh, it cost 60 gold instead of 50 gold. That's it. Oh, it's bigger. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I can't buy too much stuff here. I have not a lot of money. Look at that big rock. This episode featuring Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I accidentally lost a duck there. It's okay. Oh, I lost 2 ducks. Uh-oh. This is a map where if I lose, like, if I need to be on top of killing the enemies. If I fall behind, they will walk over me. Also, if we go against the frog, I could lose this. Have I finished a single thought in this episode? I'm not even sure. Oh, cheese mark. Let me think. I don't know. I feel a little all over the place today, to be honest with you. I'm not sure why. Longbow would be a good pickup, but I'm just gonna take a house. I don't know what it is today. I'm feeling a little scattered, if you will. Honestly, it's probably because I haven't eaten yet. I went to bed last night very hungry, and then instead of eating, I just had a coffee. Oh, that's what I was really gonna get on about here. Get ready, I'm about to ruin another sponsorship opportunity. I almost forgot I was about to ruin. Look, I have, you know, if you listen, you know I have cold brew. I like drinking cold brew coffee. I have a cold brew typically. But the start of my day is typically, I think I mentioned this in the last episode, I wake up, I grab a coffee, and I read through the YouTube comments while I drink it. And like respond to them all while I finish my coffee, and then start the recordings. And I have changed cold brew. I decided to try something different. I have been drinking Stoke cold brew. Really, really good stuff, like extremely high quality. But the last time I was like, I'm gonna change it up, and I grabbed Starbucks. And this Starbucks cold brew coffee is, bad? I don't know, it's not really bad per se. It's crazy to me how many coffee grounds are in this coffee. Like, it is actually overwhelming how many coffee grounds I have had while drinking this coffee. I don't know if it's to the point where I'm wondering if it's intentional. There are so many coffee grounds in this Starbucks coffee. It's kind of nuts. It's like, I don't even know what to say other than that. It's just, I feel like that says everything I want to say about it here. It's a lot of coffee grounds in my coffee. I'm not necessarily upset about it, to be honest with you. It's still fine. It's just so strange. Like I think it kind of gives that it gives the coffee taste a little bit more, I guess, if that's what they were going for. But I'm having Starbucks black coffee unsweetened. Oh, I should be pottering first there. Whoops. And it's just loaded with coffee grounds. It's kind of crazy. Like Starbucks, what the hell? Play some cards here. Help this along. Should help me lose less boys here, hopefully. But also, you know, this isn't a good sign. My money is the big problem here. We're playing with a Potter economy, which isn't very good here. I am kind of doomed as it is. Like, as it is, I'm kind of fucked. We're going to need something for the economy here. I'm gonna need to save up my money and buy something from here that that gives me more than 50 gold per play. As you can see, it's not going very well. In a Steel Infinite, I'm having bad money, which is a really bad sign. I wonder if this one duck can hold it down. I lost 10 ducks here. He's dodging like it. He's dodging like a madman. He is dodging like an absolute... Look at this dude. Oh, F buddy. I cannot build up enough money here. It's actually so sad. This fight is going on too long, and the next wave is going to start too soon, and I'm going to lose, right? That's what it is right now. I'm going to need to get anything from this shop. I need to save up like 200. I probably need to save up like, yeah, probably around 300 gold, really. 250, because we don't have the time for 300 here. I think he can shoot my backline from here. But like, I've gotta go for this. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the Lord. I am saved. Hey, he only shoots a single target. I thought it was an AoE shot. We're saved. In the final moments, in our darkest hour, raise tax from the market to save it. Ugh. We no longer shall we suffer. Landlord's actually kind of nice here. I can't add a card because I played 3 cards before clicking on this. I'm gonna take Landlord. Well, this run was a little closer than I would have expected it to be, I'm just gonna tell you. However, we have made it to the other side, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I was definitely saying something, however, I was forced to stop whatever I was talking about because of the impending doom I was faced with. Give me a second here, let me walk through what I might have been saying in my mind real quick. What was I talking about? We're gonna get 10 ducks on either side right now. Not quite 10 because of the guards, but you know, roughly. Probably go to like 8 and then some guards, actually. I don't know what I was saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've forgotten. It's okay. Whatever it was, it probably wasn't too important. I had to preoccupy myself with survival. Hey, that's not a good sound. Remember when I passed on Banner Rat? I'd like to go back to myself in that time and go, what's wrong with you? Stop doing this! Don't pass Banner Rat. It's gonna be really hard to actually fill this colony out because we only have 9 waves. I'm gonna need to pick up some public baths or something like that to really have a shot of filling this colony. I don't know if I'll have enough walls, right? I'll pick up anything to help me here, like Labor Command, anything like that. I'm going for it, right? Now that we have the keys to the kingdom, I'm going to try to unlock the kingdom, if you will. Someone outside is making a very large, or very loud banging noise. I do not know why. I hope that everything is okay. Honestly, it's probably just someone shooting their gun. If I were to take a guess, it's probably just someone who's out having a good old time shooting their gun. That's not uncommon occurrence. Or, you know, the alternative is someone is being killed outside my window. However, I hope that's not the case. Also, it's the afternoon, which means that we are due for someone to go flying by on a 4-wheeler and just blow out my sound. It does typically occur around this time. I should demolition this, because I think it goes to 80, right? Yeah, so even though I demolitioned a little late, it's still faster. Tension syringe, get lost. Get lost. Builders Guild, we gotta take any buildings they offer me at this point, right? We have the money. I just need to make space. I just need space, build. That's all. Buildings. Nice. I take 2 cards, right? Yeah, thank the Lord. Hey, the Builders Guild looks sweet now. This looks really cool. Look at that little fern they got going on there. There is also, don't get me wrong, there is a chance that I will throw this run just because I will die, right? All ducks is not the greatest plan. Smithy, cool. Yeah, all ducks isn't my greatest play. However, it is the turtle, which means it's not the frog, which will crush all ducks. Like, the frog, this is what killed my nightmare mode attempt. I had ducks to hold it down while I fished for something else, and the frog just ruined all of my ducks. He just ate them one by one. It was a very sad thing to watch. But this is looking fine presently. We have plenty of money, and all I have to do is build buildings. And also not die, but with this many ducks, I think we should be fine to not die. Okay, we're going to take territory expansion here. I am going to power up as fast as I possibly can here. It would also have been good to pick up a tavern so I could do things with that. However, I did not. Unfortunately for myself. We're leaving ourselves open to a banner rat pickup right now. Building out a few guards. They're going to do 30 damage per volley. It's good enough, I would say. We'll see, we'll see. I'm a little focused on this run. For the rest of the run, I want to give myself the best chance of hitting that high score, because just getting one I would be pretty happy with, right? Even if we don't get a ton of high scores, I won't focus too hard on them. I am going to more so focus on getting the W than getting the high score, right? However, you know, you give me an early steal, I'll try and keep it interesting with a little high score action, because it's fun. It's something to do for an otherwise a run that's otherwise one that I would not have to do anything else on, and we would just be firing off the waves as fast as possible. We get to do this now. I would like a card here. Let me see if I can grab that. Ah, these all suck. I was hoping to get a big building card, right? Go big or go home was my philosophy there. Huh. We can take 5 floods. I have plenty of money. So we just want to play guards, I suppose. Oh, and I want to demolish rocks when I can. Getting them gone is good. Is the Duckling Rider sound effect too loud? Let me know. Is this, like, tell me how the sound is, because to me, as I said, it's like, it's a little quieter than it comes across, I think. Or no, it's a little louder than it comes across, which means that it's probably fine. That's right, it's a little louder, so it's probably fine. It's just, it's very loud when he crashes into like 15 units, but that's a problem with this game in general, right? It's the sound balancing. Not too worried about it. I can upgrade this house if I want to. I actually think I'll just pop this for a second. Get rid of Potter. We need to demolish all rocks. Rocks are off the menu. Fortress wall. I'm going to reroll, right? I would rather. I wanna roll the dice on getting more than just these 2 buildings. Okay. We got the same amount of space, and we got 1 less wall, which is fine because I only have space for 1 more wall, and we can just get it here most likely. Actually, just take as many 4-space buildings as I can find. I wonder if playing the rock down like this would count for a building. Probably not, right? Also, let me check this. Military. Thought it wasn't a building. I'm excited though, I gotta tell you. We may as well smithy the guards, actually. They'll go up to 5. It's like 1 free banner rat. Kinda. I think that since it's not the frog, we're good here. I did kind of gamble the run on it not being the frog, although we might have been able. We probably would have recovered if it was the frog anyway. I'm not 100%. I could also still lose. The main thing is when they stack up out of range like this. This is where it can get to be a little troubling. When the enemies stack up just outside of your range and your ducks don't hit them. What you got for me? A bazaar? Again, I think we're just gonna go for any 4-space buildings. We are... In the worst case, if I have to, I'll just buy a wall from the final merchant, right? We have 1 more coming at wave 29. Any more rocks? Is this side we're at the edge, right? We're definitely at the edge of the map over here. It's just a matter of how many... Oh, AoE archers are here. It's a matter of how many buildings can I get out, right? And we might not have enough time, as it is looking right now. I'm gonna need a merchant to show up with like the last merchant's gonna need a lot of buildings, or I don't know. I don't really know how I could finish this, right? We're going to need a lot of buildings. I'm gonna need a lot of 4-space buildings, basically, or a labor command. Okay, I'll take. No, I think I need to keep going for the graveyards, right? I need to take anything I can because I still have the merchant with the guaranteed wall. Oh, give me the building card here. Yeah. Normally I just auto-pick the population there, but like any building. And that's kind of like population, if you don't think about it too much. Anywhere I can put this house that's important? Let's see, anywhere I need to fill in space? Nah, okay. We wanna fill these out, because I want to just put down 4-space buildings as much as I can right now. It's close, right? It's sad. It's close. I think we're not gonna quite make it. Hey, these ducks actually almost just one-shot everything right now. They are pretty good for this. It's gonna depend on the final merchant a lot, right? I'm gonna need basically he needs to show up with a lot of 4-space buildings. And these next 2 waves also need 4-space buildings. But now we have the keys, right? I've unlocked the car, and now I just need to drive it, so to speak. Metaphorically. Wouldn't it be cool if the Builders Guild just gave you like a building? Randomly, it just like gives you a random building instead of an extension card. I'd be down for that. Building. Barn. Acceptable. 3-space. Passable. This goes over here. Unfortunately, my merchant has showed up a little late. Please have a lot of buildings. He has labor command. Huh. We definitely have to take this. It's a bit of an issue, but you know. Give me summon pit here. And we will throw the summon pit down right here. And then I will buy your other building, the restaurant. Ooh, that fucked up my draw a little bit, huh? And then what do you have here? A barracks. I almost feel like we have a chance of finishing this. Just need to get these labor commands rolling here. Buy me some more time, please. I think we're gonna fall like, well, how long do we have? 15 seconds. We're gonna fall like just short, I think. Although, I don't know, it's kinda close. It's kinda close, isn't it? I may as well send you boys on over here. Nothing here. Take the house. It's a little close. I would say anyway. I'm gonna actually, what I should do here, I should buy myself more time by just like backing up. Although it's gonna break that wall, which means that I won't be able to finish the fight over there. I won't be able to build out. I mean, if I had 2 more buildings here, actually, if I demolition a 2-space building, I need a 2-space building. You are a 2-space building. But setting up like this against the turtle will probably just kill me. So we're gonna hope that our damage output is low enough that I can farm enough buildings to get the full, get it filled out here. What a close one. I also need to make sure I don't die. Right, that's the other big aspect here. I gotta make sure I don't die. Give me an apartment. Sure. Do I have anywhere to put this, or is it all 2-in-1s now? Oh, it is all 2-in-1s now. That is rough. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the apartment real quick. The turtle hasn't summoned any units. I can't help but notice he hasn't done a screen. Which is a good sign overall. Put you guys down. There it is. 2 space buildings, please. I feel it, right? You feel it? I feel a little bit of feel the sweat building up here. Granary, that's 2 space. I feel it just a touch, right? Just a touch of... Can we get there? I'm going to, like, I'm gonna fall like one space shy, I think. I'm watching that population number in the upper left there. 2 space building. I'm listening as well. Yeah, this is kind of exciting. I'm feeling it a little bit. 2 space builds. I think we're out of space for 2 spaces though. We are. It's all 1 spaces. Dude, this turtle is he is fat. My God. Okay, I need to demolish a house, duplicate it, so that I have an extra 1 space building here. I also need to make sure I don't lose, right? Because this is where I'm at right now. Is like I'm running out of ducks. We should probably make sure I don't die here. Almost fucked it up there. This has been going on for quite some time. I guess we're still alive because I've just been hitting that aid station, huh? Thank God it's the turtle. Any other boss this would have been undoable, right? But this guy's he's a beefcake. 1 space. And our damage output is particularly low. They should be good for a while over there. I want to... First of all, we'll removal the sparrow nest. And then the steel. Give me demolition on a house to duplicate it. Thank you, tavern. This is probably our most efficient way to generate 1 space buildings at this point. Right, how many more places are there for a 1 space building? Oh, are we done? Did I get there? Did we actually get there? Wait a minute. Ah, there's 2 more. So I think we have it. As long as he doesn't die like right now, I think we should have it. 1 space building in here maybe? A fishery perhaps? A totem, that works. All right, I think that's it, right? Let's just look through. 1 space there. And nowhere else. Now the last thing I need to do, I'm actually gonna pause for this. Are there any rocks? Did I get all the rocks? Clear. This looks like there should be 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's fine. 8. Any rocks? We got it. Cool. This fight has been going on forever. They've actually just been fighting over here for all of eternity. All I have to do now is not die. Which is fine, right? We won't die because the turtle, he should be out of healing, right? Because they capped his time. He can do that heal where he heals 300 health. Or he can do it 3 times. He should be out of that healing move. Should be out of that heal. This fight was like 5 minutes, but you know, we did it, right? I think we did it. Let's one more check here with the rock. Anywhere, any 1 spacers? Nothing. I think we have it. You can see he's out of healing too, because he hasn't healed in a while, to say the least. Duckling Rider, probably the greatest unit in this game for stalling. He does low damage and he just chills, right? He does low damage and he just has great survivability. Did we get there? 1768? Let's see it. Hey, let's go. 1768. That's the high score. That's as well as you can do. Hell yeah. Excellent. I didn't think, you know, I didn't think we were gonna get there on this run. However, I'm just gonna go on over to the statistics here. Go to not record, leaderboard. Ooh, look at that. That's me. It even got uploaded. That's me, dude. Let's go. Unfortunately, not number 1 because how 1842, huh? Interesting. We did it though. Hell yeah. Shout out to... No, I actually can read your name from here, right? Yo, shout out to... If I pronounce this wrong, please feel free to tell me, but shout out to Kigusi for that hot tip on, or like the hot hint on how to find that 1768. I appreciate it greatly. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.